I think that's in Brandon. I'm sure she was there, but in fiction, of course, the people there at the time, cut the husband. I wasn't there then. It was like when it was first built. I wasn't there. If you're looking for me...
No, where were you?
I didn't get it till July 1960.
And when was this taken?
Well, it must have been taken about 2 years before, 3 years before.
Oh.
Oh, that's the family picture. That's the family picture. My sister, who's deceased now, she was a beautiful woman. That's her husband. He's 6'4". And that's the sister. Oh, this is a husband of her right there. Felix Bursky. That's my brother. That's my sister Annette, who was killed in a concentration camp. He was also killed in concentration.
Where was that?
In France. They were taken to count. They told them to pick up the all the good stuff and the jewelry, but they did not take the jewelry. The jewelry was left to some of their French people. They were lovely French people. When they returned, when the war was over and the children were returned back, they were also in concentration camps. They gave them back the jewelry and the money. But what they took with them were the nice luggage with all their clothes. But this is the way it was. I think that's in Brandon. I'm sure she was there, but in fiction, of course, the people there at the time, cut the husband. I wasn't there then. It was like when it was first built. I wasn't there. If you're looking for me...
No, where were you?
I didn't get it till July 1960.
And when was this taken?
Well, it must have been taken about 2 years before, 3 years before.
Oh.
Oh, that's the family picture. That's the family picture. My sister, who's deceased now, she was a beautiful woman. That's her husband. He's 6'4". And that's the sister. Oh, this is the husband of her right there. Felix Bursky. That's my brother. That's my sister Annette, who was killed in a concentration camp. He was also killed in concentration.
Where was that?
In France. They were taken to count. They told them to pick up the all the good stuff and the jewelry, but they did not take the jewelry. The jewelry was left to some of their French people. They were lovely French people. When they returned, when the war was over and the children were returned back, they were also in concentration camps. They gave them back the jewelry and the money. But what they took with them were the nice luggage with all their clothes. But this is the way it was. them. It was double-crossed, you know, like the French people would tell them this: you pay us so much, and we'll take you over the what do you call? We'll take it to Spain or to over what do you call the boundary or
The border? The border?
Border. Take you over the border, and instead the German people paid the French people to bring them over there. They put them in a boxcars. And one of the boys, his son, was a musician. Ronnie was his name, Ronnie. And he saw they made him play his instruments and they were killed.
Uh-huh.
This is, of course, my mother. And that's a sister-in-law. That's my brother's wife. And that's myself. Yeah, do you get it?
Mm-hmm.
My brother and his wife
Now,
were assassinated.
okay, we're what?
They were killed, in other words. They were put in a boxcar and then taken off there and killed over there.
What, which camp?
Auschwitz.
Auschwitz?
She was in the camp a long time before she died. And her husband was died, also suffocated or something, or else he was, but you know, when they let him into to take a bath, you know, you remember the whole thing, you know, they give him a piece of soap and a towel to go down, and first thing you know.
Now, this is Suzanne and George. Suzanne?
Oh, Suzanne.
Is that Suzanne? Is that?
That's Suzanne.
Okay, and this is George?
This
George?
is, Jacques. Jacques.
Oh, Jacques, okay. Jacques.
This is also Jacques. There's Justine. Felix.
Cody, that's...
Cody, that's my brother. That's his name, Cody. And this is, her husband was killed, you know.
Mm-hmm.
My mother was myself, and you saw the picture that's on the wall. It has almost the same, you saw the picture?
Yeah.
Well, that's about what it is, exactly.
Okay, now this one is...
This is Annette. She's still living.
And she's in France?
She's in France. They have the two business places.
What did this say?
To my dear Fannie and the family and so forth. Jeanette.
1919.
1919. That's the same, I guess. That's the same picture.
You're sitting down.
This is I'm sitting down, you know. I paid $250 for that, made by a French couturier
Oh,
at that time.
200.
Money was no object that time. You know, I had whatever your grandpa had money, it was always turned over to me. He never kept it for him to say, well, you know what to do with it, you know. And if I wanted to go, and if I said, you can't go, he would say, well, you've got the money, do what you want with it.
What did your father do?
My father was a designer, fine designer of ladies' clothing. He went to various places in Poland to design clothes, but when he came to France, he was also a designer. It took a little more learning, you know, there. My brother and my father used to go out to the races, horse races, in French, and have a little book with them, you know. And it was the couturiers used to get $1,000 for an outfit. They were wealthy people, you know, very wealthy people. They used to go out and sketch it, and then make it for the general stores, you know, where they sell clothes a little bit less expensive, you know. For the Beaumarchais, they call it's also a big store, you know, one of the good stores. And for the Beaumarchais, Galerie Lafayette, which is also a big store, you know. But they used to manufacture. They had a factory, people working there, French girls working there, and they made the clothes that could be sold at a reasonable price, you understand? But that's what my father did. And that's what my brother did. And that business still goes on. They're both dead. He's dead. That belongs to both of them, see? But that business goes on with his daughter and son-in-law.
I'll be there.
And you asked me about the name right now. I guess I can't think of his name. Naim is his name, but it goes by the name of Cody.
Oh.
It still retains the name of Cody. And if you ever go to France, you'll find the place. If you ever go, I don't know if you ever intend to go to France. It's on Poisson. I don't remember the name, but I can think of it right now. Well, anyway, you're not going yet. When you go out, you do. But that business still goes on. They don't make anything but junior clothing now. They used to make more for elderly, not elderly, but medium size, but not as juniors, all junior sizes. So this is what you want to know. That's a daughter of a niece of mine.
She's a very pretty girl.
Pretty girl. That's
this was in 1933, would that be right?
Sarah. Her name is Sarah. Pretty girl. She's a niece's daughter. My niece.
Yeah.
In other words, her daughter's granddaughter.
I see. Well, let's see. That's whose daughter now?
Justine.
Justine.
Another question.
You know who this is?
I don't know how you got all of those pictures.
They were. Don't tell Dad. Oh. They were upstairs at the office, just laying in a box. So I got them because I want to save them.
Oh,
you know, that's the.
And this is where we went. I went and took the whole family to a summer resort to Deauville. There's a name Trouville and Deauville.
Deauville?
Deauville. I took them all at that time. It was not very expensive. It was rather inexpensive. Here's Evelyn. Here's Bernard. I had him with me, so you could see. And here's Milton.
Oh, yeah.
This is Milton. And this is his daughter. She is a beauty if ever. She still models clothing in that place.
Really?
She still models.